I'm David Chapin, doing another interview here. We met a lot and heard a lot about Dave Engel in the Weekly Brief a couple of weeks ago, and so now we're going to interview Dave and we get to see what he looks like. Hopefully you guys are pleased with what you see, and talk to Dave about a specific subject. A couple weeks ago you were a judge at the National Craft Championships in Long Beach.
That's correct.
And how did you get to be a judge?
Well, I was asked by a member of my peer group that they were looking for electrical judges and the opportunity to go to Long Beach for a week if you wanted to. And then teaching over at the ABC chapter here in Lincoln, the manager there, is that what Ann is? She asked if anybody was interested, that they were looking for electrical judges. When I heard it the second time, I thought, why not? Another great way to give back.
Did you enjoy it?
I had a blast. It was kind of boring, the judging thing. What happens is the students, they get a project. It takes them about 6 to 7 hours to complete. There's a lunch break in the middle of it, and your job during that time is just to watch them, make sure they don't get hurt. After they have completed their project or their time has elapsed, that's when the real work happened. We actually had to go in and judge, make sure things was placed in the right places, wired correctly, and there were 33 plus participants, so it took some time. We had about an hour to get it done.
So I mentioned this, I interviewed Jacob. We had a competitor in this competition. There's 2 electrical competitions. Jacob participated in one and Dave judged a different one, and that's not a coincidence. They do try to keep it on the up and up. Although Dave would be fair anyways.
Yes, I would.
So I mentioned then, I mean, not everybody finishes. How many of those 33 people finished? Or maybe you only approximately know?
Out of the 33 participants in my division, I will say 6 may have completed or been very close. The divisions are broke up, electrical being commercial residential or commercial industrial. So a lot of the students are very familiar with one aspect of it, not both, so a lot of projects don't get completed.
But there are people in the top 3 that didn't finish.
Correct.
Any other just general impressions that left you with there?
There are a lot of students that got bright futures across the nation. I'd like to hire them all here at Wilmar. Most of the guys there, they were passionate about what they do, and that was real inspiring for me.
I remember talking to one of them beforehand. The thought that went through my mind is, dude, you're overconfident here. Did you think that a lot of them, and I remember Jacob wasn't overconfident. Jacob was sure of himself but nervous going in. How many of them seemed nervous?
A lot of them seem nervous coming in because they have no idea what they're building. None. They've never seen the drawings. They got no idea what they're getting into, and then they're kind of briefed on what they're going to get, and that's a set of tools and some material, and then they show up at their site in their booth, and they're just given a piece of paper, said, here you go, build it.
Okay. Well, in fairness, the guy I was talking to was a plumber, and no plumber knows as much as he thinks he does. So that was fairness there. Well, that's what we have. I thank Dave for both doing the interview and, more importantly, thank you for going out there. It is a great way to represent it. Would you do it again?
I would love to do it again. In fact, I'm kind of planning to go next year if you let me.
Right. Sean said we're going to have Dave next year, and I said no. I'm going to tell Dave no. Because I don't want to have Dave be encouraged for a year. So I would hope that you would do it again. So Sean wants you to, but I told Sean I'm going to tell you no. So
I'm going.
All right. Thanks.